yeah, if you think you're going to do it in your own strength, then you know what? Yeah, you can do it.
COVID, it's been helping people move their businesses from offline or brick and mortar to online.
Systems are more important than skills as an entrepreneur today.
It's totally okay to reinvent yourself multiple times, especially when you're an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Profitable Coaching Conversations with Wendy Y. Bailey. If you're a coach, speaker, or industry expert, you're in the right place for sales and marketing wisdom and insight to grow your coaching business. Now, here's your host, Income Acceleration Mentor, Wendy Y. Bailey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show. I'm excited, as I always am, to introduce you to an amazing guest for this episode. Maria Horstmann is a speaker, health and insulin resistance coach, a fitness trainer, and a corporate wellness consultant. That's a lot of different hats, but they're all tied to health and wellness and fitness. She left corporate America some time ago and became a full-time entrepreneur. And we're going to talk to her about a lot of that journey and why she made that decision and what she does today to serve her clients. Welcome, Maria.
Hi, Wendy Y. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. So let's just jump in. Tell us what a health and insulin resistance coach does. Like, I read that and I was like, I kind of think I know, but I'll let you tell your thoughts about it.
I know, right? Because people actually don't hear too much about insulin resistance. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, and part of having that in the title is really to break what in the world is that, right? So it gives me an opportunity to educate people. So yes, as a health and wellness coach, one of my primary objectives is to educate and to help people to balance their blood sugar and to actually get their insulin sensitivity back. And what does that mean really is? So a lot of individuals are walking away, not really feeling and living their life to their full potential. They're feeling they're having problems with weight loss. You know, some people have problems gaining weight, but the majority of the individuals are actually having problems losing weight. Mm-hmm. They're walking around with a lot of tiredness. They are fatigued. They have problems with focus, productivity. They have digestive issues. They have cravings. They're cranky, in the middle of the day. Sometimes they're cranky and irritable all the time. They have, their lipid profile is off, meaning that LDL is too high, HDL is low, triglycerides are high, and so on. All this impact their health and their well-being. And to me, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, the thing that I'm hearing and what you're saying is all of these symptoms that people may just take for granted are really a sign of insulin resistance.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Say next. Yes. It comes with blood sugar imbalances, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people.
Hypoglycemia, hyperglycemia.
Right.
Gotcha.
Hyperglycemia is high in, blood sugars. And a lot of people say, when I mention, I don't have diabetes. The thing is, you don't have to have diabetes.
Yeah.
The symptoms, I was one of them. I had pre-diabetes. I used to have chronic digestive issues. I had eating disorders. I have emotional eating. I mean, a lot of stuff. Living a life that energy was fueled through sugar and caffeine. And
wow.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I guess when we're young, you can get away with stuff.
You can. When you get older, your body tells you no.
Right. I discovered this health and wellness in my mid-30s, and in a couple weeks, less than that, I'll be 46. And let me tell you, I mean, it's a big change. It's a big change.
Yeah. And I've got 11 years on top of that. I'm 57. So when I think about, by the time this airs, I'll be 58. So when I think about everything you're described, it really started to hit me in my mid 40s, late 40s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm a diabetic. So let me just, in the way of full disclosure, everything you described, I experienced at some point in time over the past 11 years since I've been diagnosed. And I used to manage it with my diet. And what I discovered is that there came a time when I wasn't able to do that anymore.
No.
Because I actually needed some support. I just couldn't do it anymore. So you're talking to somebody who would benefit from working with a wellness person like you.
Yeah, and let me tell you that, once you reach, so the whole idea is, to prevent to get to that point of diabetes, right? Because we are living, like you said, with the symptoms, and we just, look, I did this, and I'm sure that you experienced this as well, Wendy, where you're like, oh, well, I deal with this, I will deal with this later. I will push through. We are in a society so much push through. You got to do it. And we take, we put our own selves in that little corner, and everything is more important. And our health and our energy start slowly decaying, slowly going down. And you wake up in the morning with less and less zest to do the things that you really love in life.
Yeah. The thing that I'm hearing and what you're saying is there's a call to action before it gets to be something that's truly detrimental to your health. When I was diagnosed, for example, it was quite by accident. I was at the doctor's office. I had a regular doctor's appointment. And when I went to the doctor, they tested my sugar based on some things that I was describing, some of the symptoms that you even described. And when they tested it, it was almost at 400.
No.
Yeah, it was almost at 400. And I'm predisposed to it genetically and all that kind of stuff. So I knew that I needed to look out for it, but I wasn't. Like, I was eating whatever I wanted to. And when I thought of healthy, I thought of fruits and fruit juice and all that stuff that's high sugar content that as a diabetic does not do your body well. It does not serve you at all. So the thing that I learned in that experience is what you just described and what most people go through. They walk through life and say, oh, I'm just a little tired, or, oh, I'm just a little bad. And they don't pay attention to their health. So what do you say to the person who is in that space of not attending to their health? What do you say to them that kind of wakes them up about where they are?
Well, I'm going to say what I told myself, then. I really started questioning about how I wanted to age. It was really several incidents that happened at the time that made me kind of stop, take the time out and say, Maria, wake up. And I mean, the symptoms that I had, some of these were described, some of these I experienced, but not to like an extensive degree. I had those symptoms, right, that I was buffering off with caffeine and energy drinks. Yeah, I knew about disorder. I knew about my emotional eating. I knew about my sugar addiction that was to an extreme. I knew all those things. I knew about my digestive issues, but I never wanted to deal with it, right?
I've always got tomorrow. I don't have to deal with it today.
I mean, why? I mean, I can go on with my day. I can still do the things that I want to do. The question is at what expense?
Right.
Expense.
Yeah.
But those questions that I started thinking, I said, okay, so at the time, which I'm still am, I'm single. I was single then, right? And my family's in Brazil. I don't have anybody over here. It's me or me. That's it. Financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever the hell. I don't even have dogs, okay? Or pets. And then I was thinking, okay, let's think about the worst case scenario. And I was in finance, so we always think about A, B, C, and D options, right? In finance is like all this thing. I said, okay, let's assume that I'm going to age. I'm going to be in some other country or some other place other than with my family. Could be here, could be someplace else, right? Okay, great. So I'm alone. By the way, I don't have a companion. I don't have any companionship. I don't have kids either, right?
You're on your own.
And by the way, by that age, my friends are going to be with their families, most of them with grandchildren, whatever. What is really important to me? What makes me happy? I've been depressed once in my life about 15 years ago, 15 years and a half ago. I know I will do the best I can to never get to that position again because the worst time in my life. And I says, I don't want to ever go back to that point. So what do I need as Maria to continue to do the things that I love, to not get to the point that I feel down and the way I felt, so I enjoy life? And independently, I can age independently. Hey, if I have a companion, whatever, that's a bonus, but I gotta do the things on my own. And the answer came to health. And then I started thinking about it. I dug into it. It wasn't health anymore, it was a healthy lifestyle. And I said, what does that mean? And that became the umbrella. Then I started digging and studying and changing, and I got so excited, right? So it's, when we talk, I know you're talking about diabetes, about yourself, and you went to nutrition. What people don't understand, and I didn't understand, is that a healthy lifestyle, and especially when it comes to chronic diseases and metabolic diseases, right? It is beyond nutrition. Yes, nutrition and exercise are the two most important things, but stress will kill you as much, and poor sleep is gonna cause those things to fall apart immediately.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's all connected. That's the thing I've learned on my journey, is it's all connected. So Maria, who's a typical client that you serve?
Look, I serve the person who is trying to lose weight, right? They kind of tried multiple things. They're missing accountability. They're missing the right formula for them. They've tried this, tried that, didn't work. They fall apart. They are in the yo-yo place, right? And they're stuck. So they're trying to lose weight. They are fatigued. They have some fears. They're starting to feel like, oh my God, this can become a problem. Or I have problems in my family. Mom has this, that, and that. I don't want to go through the same path. I'm missing accountability. I'm missing the motivation. I'm basically stuck in a rut. And, the information out there is so conflicting and is so overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a huge amount of information out there. And some of it is misinformation.
Yeah.
So you've got to do some due diligence to make sure that you are talking to the right people. And Maria, I got to tell you, I can tell through your training and education, I didn't mention it, but you hold an MBA as well, right?
Yeah, I did my MBA at Emory here in Atlanta. I did the executive MBA, and that to tell you that I had no idea that I was going to be going into any entrepreneurship.
Yeah. So you were working in corporate America, and when you started really going down this rabbit hole around health and fitness, it wasn't something you planned to do as an entrepreneur. What made you say, I'm ready now to take this step?
Well, let me tell you, what made me take that step was anxiety.
Yeah. So how long has it been that you've been a full-time entrepreneur?
It's going to be almost 6 years now, the beginning of the year. Yeah, I quit was actually Thanksgiving of 2014. I ended up leaving kind of, the beginning of 2015.
Nice. I love it. The thing that I'm really hearing in your story is that you can have dreams that are sometimes deferred, but sometimes you just have to go for them,
Yeah.
You've got to create what you want. And I can tell 6 years later that you're good with that decision.
Yes, look, this is not being filled with roses, right? And good smells and perfumes and all that. It's very challenging. And, there is no 100,000 MBA program that is going to teach you the things that I learned as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's a whole different journey when you're an entrepreneur, for sure. Yeah.
And you're going to learn if this is, the listener over here is most likely an entrepreneur, right? Or somebody who is thinking to become one. The thing is, your why is what's going to hold you. It's the same thing why you want to get a better health is what is that you want to do with that better health? What is that you want to do with this undiscovered potential that you have under your skin that you just don't know? Sometimes we just don't know, right?
Yeah.
But if you have this dream, if maybe the dream is really to play with your grandchildren, to actually continue to do your grocery shopping, to walk in the mall, to walk in the park holding hands. I don't know what it is, or maybe it is to transform, the world in some way or another, right? To leave your mark out there. You're gonna need energy, but this is the why.
Yes, you're gonna need your health. You're gonna need your health to do all of that. Yeah.
So you're gonna need, it gets to very tough. Look, I've gone down, and part of what I want to say here is, even as a coach and a trainer, look, I need accountability myself. So I make myself accountable in different ways. I promise this, I go on and I say, okay, yeah, this is gonna be launched here. So, you gotta find your own mojo, to do those things.
The thing that I realize in everything that you're saying, and if people aren't hearing this, I want them to.
Yeah.
When you don't have health, you don't have the means to create wealth from your business as an entrepreneur, from your life, from whatever it is that you do. You don't have health, you don't have the ability to create wealth. Yeah.
Correct.
Sure. For sure.
Call it no wealth, no health, Yeah, there is no way. We need to have that. And so that's what I'm saying. You got to put ourselves first. So yes, I woke up to that. I did the test. I remember when I got the test back, I cried, and I said, I failed. I failed myself, as an entrepreneur, as a coach, and as a
and you learned. I don't see that as a failure, because you learned, and in that learning, you were able to turn things around with your health. I think that's a great story to share. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to do our profitable wisdom segment. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Hi everyone, Wendy Y here, and I want to extend a personal invitation to you to join the Profitable Coaching Society. It's a growing community of more than 300 coaches, speakers, industry leaders, marketplace influencers, and emerging thought leaders who look, sound, and have businesses just like you. Over in the society, we are talking all things sales and marketing. We're talking personal development. We're talking professional development. And my goal in creating this community is to make sure you have a place where you can come and get sales and marketing support, coaching, tips, strategies, and you also have an opportunity to network with others in the community. So be sure to join me at profitablecoachingsociety.com. That's profitablecoachingsociety.com, and I'll see you over there. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Hi, I'm Simon T. Bailey, and you are tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversations with Wendy Y. Bailey. Listen, it's an amazing show. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so you know when the next episode is coming your way.
Hi, I'm Maria Horstmann, and you are tuning into the Profitable Coaching Conversations show with Wendy Y. Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe so you are notified when the next episode goes live. Stay tuned. See you next time.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Brian Oles from Black Speakers Network, and you know what time it is. You're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversations show with Wendy Y. Bailey. I want you to go ahead right now and like, comment, subscribe, and review right now so you get notified when the next episode goes live.
So welcome back. We're talking with Maria Horstmann, and we've had a delightful conversation all around the importance of health in your life, especially when you're an entrepreneur. So let's jump into the Profitable Wisdom segment. It's our signature segment, and every single guest that I have answers these 5 questions. So you ready, Maria?
I'm ready.
Okay, awesome. So the first question is, who has had the greatest influence on you in your life?
No doubt that's my mother. She is a fighter. She raised 3 of us practically by herself. She helped me, build, the character that I have today with actually building my greatest value, which is freedom. I realized that come from her as well.
Mm-hmm.
Work ethic. And also she's one of the main reasons that I became a health and wellness and fitness coach. She's in Brazil. She's 76 now. Her health is not where I want mine to be at her age.
Mm-hmm.
Because of distance and communication, in platforms and things like that, it's really difficult for me to help her.
Yeah.
And I wish I could, but she was one of the first, influencers that says, this is it. I don't want to be, to let myself go to that level. And she did all she knew, you know. But sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And I'm better educated and I'm in a better position. So I'm here fighting for myself and also to help others to not, you know, reach her health situation.
Awesome. Awesome. And what's the best business advice you've ever received in your past 6.5 years?
Is really to be myself and be authentic. This has been really a challenge because when you go and to do these videos and to do, you know, interviews and to do this and to write, I feel like I always wanted to be liked by people, right?
Yeah.
There is sense of insecurity in there. There is confidence, self-esteem. There is all those things that I discover about myself. And I learn, and people say, you got to be you. And for a reason, I wanted to fight that for a while. You know, and says, oh, but me, am I good enough? So you start questioning. So it says, yes, I am good enough. I know what I've done. I know what I can do, and I know what I've been doing. So yes, I'm good enough, and I'm going to show up the way that who I am. That's the way people get to know me better. And that's the coach I am. Obviously, like, there's different levels of this. There is some levels that you pump somebody, others levels you retract. So you really get to know somebody to see what the person needs as a coach. And that's my job, to be the person, the coach that the individual needs me to be at the time. So yeah, authentic.
Nice. So what's your single largest sale that you've made in your business? What were the circumstances? What was the amount?
Yeah, the single largest actually has been $3,000. And my programs vary in amounts and all that. And that is, a program that I have that is 6 months long and includes several things in it. Several sessions, but includes genetic testing, includes, blood.
So let me ask you this question. When you earned that $3,000 the first time, did you do something to celebrate because it was such a great feat that you had accomplished?
Yeah, I had a dance party right here.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. I love it. A dance party. You know, when you say that, I think of the characters in Grey's Anatomy. They would dance it out whenever something happened. They would dance it out. So that's what I thought of. So let me move to the next question. We all as entrepreneurs have times when we felt like throwing in the towel, giving up, and doing something different. What has helped you to move through that time?
My why. And my mom, the image, says my why is I want to age beautifully. Actually, Be Fab Be You is the FAB is an acronym. Is be fit and healthy, age beautifully, be you. So the F is fit and healthy, A, age, B is beautifully. So be fit and healthy, age beautifully, be you.
Nice.
That I want, I commit myself to that. And it goes to the lows, but it says, okay, you can do this. You can do this because my dream is bigger than this down. I know I can survive. Look, we all can survive. We all can find ways. There is multiple answers, multiple solutions. And it says, refocus, get yourself back, get yourself the time that you need, learn from the experience. And I call failure, like earlier you're saying, is that I say that I fail. Fail for me is not a negative thing. I have failed multiple times. And
we all have. Yeah, we all have. And the thing that I love about what you're saying, you said failure isn't a bad word. That's what I mean when I say you don't fail, you learn.
Yeah, there is a new book by John Maxwell called Failing Forward. By the way, I recommend it for the audience, and in case you haven't read it.
I've listened to the audiobooks.
It's great.
Audiobooks. I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love his work.
Yeah, awesome. So final question, what's your greatest personal accomplishment?
Personal, it's really my health and the way I turn around my eating disorder, my prediabetes. I'm not saying that it's an easy journey, but I dove into it. I gave myself to it, and that proves that for me as a person, and I grew up my mom saying that, my sister too. My sister's 9 years old. Is every time you put your mind into something, you got it. And I put my mind into something when I was 36, and it says, this is important. And I dove into it.
Nice.
I became obsessed for a minute. No, obsession is not a bad thing. It can be bad, can be,
healthy obsession. Yeah.
Obsession, and when you want to learn, you want to suck that information, and then the next time is apply. Knowledge itself doesn't do much. Now, knowledge and application, in that process of the failure, learn, fail, fall, get up, revise, take the time out, review, what have I learned, and go over again. And that is the process, So yeah, that's my greatest accomplishment.
Nice. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, Maria will share her parting thought. See you in just a sec. Hi everyone, Wendy Y here, and I want to extend a personal invitation to you to join the Profitable Coaching Society. It's a growing community of more than 300 coaches, speakers, industry leaders, marketplace influencers, and emerging thought leaders who look, sound, and have businesses just like you. Over in the society, we are talking all things sales and marketing, we're talking personal development, we're talking professional development. And my goal in creating this community is to make sure you have a place where you can come and get sales and marketing support, coaching, tips, strategies, and you also have an opportunity to network with others in the community. So be sure to join me at profitablecoachingsociety.com. That's profitablecoachingsociety.com, and I'll see you over there. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Madsen, and you're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with Wendy Y. Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe so that you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Hello, I'm Rhonda Height, and you are tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with Wendy Y. Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so that you are notified when the next episode goes live.
Hi, I'm Lisa Crisali, and you're tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with Wendy Y. Bailey. Go ahead and like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
So welcome back. We've been talking with Maria Horstmann about the importance of health if you want to create wealth. She says no health, no wealth. And if there's one thought that you want in everything we've talked about, Maria, you want people to walk away from this conversation with, what's that one thought? What's that nugget?
Don't allow, what you want the most to be influenced what you want in the moment. So, meaning that what we want the most is live that vibrant life, to succeed, how you define success, right? To accomplish your dreams, whatever level of dream it is, and buy what you want in the moment. And that one in the moment is what we're getting stuck these days, is with the negativity around, with unhealthy foods, unhealthy habits, lack of movement and things like that. It is easy to sit back over here and do nothing. It is easy to grab a bag of chips and don't do this. But that is really in the moment, or really have alcohol more than what we really need or deserve. It's really deserved because this is impacting your body. Mm-hmm. So those things can really influence what you want the most. So that I would live everybody with that thought,
Okay. Awesome.
So figure that out.
Yeah, awesome. And you have a gift. You want to tell us about it?
Yes, we're coming up very soon with spring over here, right? So I have a 4-day mini cleanse that I would love everybody to join. So basically, this is a reset button, that it comes, it's a beautiful guide that you're gonna get, recommendations, you're gonna get guidelines, from nutrition to beverages, you're gonna get loads of recipes. And
well, it's almost like a level set, like everyone who does this cleanse sort of resets their body so that they can begin to rebuild in a healthier way. Yeah, I love it.
Right, but it's 4 days, so that means that you can kind of, you feel like it's not too long, it's not too short, And people have done wonders with it. And then you can take the trades, take some of these things that you learn, some of the recipe, and keep going forward. And it's a beautiful thing.
Awesome. Awesome. Maria, thank you so much for being here as a guest.
Yes, this has been a pleasure. This has been great. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
everybody for tuning in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show. Be sure to catch us for the after show over at profitablecoachingsociety.com. See you next time for another episode. Take care. Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning into Profitable Coaching Conversations with Wendy Y. Bailey. Be sure to join us at the after party at www.profitablecoachingsociety.com. We'll see you next time for more sales and marketing wisdom and insight from Wendy Y. and her amazing guests. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know when new episodes are posted.